Hi, welcome or welcome back to Keeping Up with the Queen today. I'm so sorry I don't look perfect on camera all the time. There, I tried. I was just kidding, but today it's a Sunday, it's raining outside. I just took a shower and I was like, I want to film something. I hope that my presence is welcomed. If you enjoy this kind of spontaneous videos, let me know in the comment and then I will do it more often, but I usually want to look a little more put together, if you will. We are going to talk about a few things that we should ask ourselves before we buy into this release, because one is a limited edition, so once it's gone, it's gonna be gone. Two, this is pretty expensive and the price range is up there, at least to me. Want to make sure it's not a terrible investment, if you know what I mean. At the end of the video, I'm gonna tell you, based on all the things we talked about, where am I sitting at? Let's get right into it. Today I'm talking about, in case you haven't been on Earth, Hourglass is releasing their yearly holiday collection. Basically, there are 3 palettes. 2 are the regular, I think $80 yearly holiday release. They look like this. In each of these palettes, there are going to be multiple different line of products, different finishes on their complexion line. So there's going to be one finishing powder, which is the creamy kind of finish and with a glow, but it really does blurs imperfection. Hourglass is known for and famous for. And then there are 2 blushes. There's one bronzer and there's one strobe light, which is their beaming highlighter formula. I would really like one of these palettes, to be honest, because I missed out on their previous holiday releases, so I would really like to try these. And I haven't tried the strobe light formula and I haven't tried the blushes either, and I heard that they're beautiful. They all have that creamy finish, and the strobe light, of course, is going to be beaming and reflective and metallic. These 2 palettes are already available right now. They came out on September 24th. New Ambient Lighting Palette Volume 3, 3 brand new shades, much deeper than their regular range of finish powder. Great news, but kind of too late, don't you think? They're very well known, so they need to be more inclusive. That's just what it is. September 20th. Oh, so it's already out also. That is the collection itself. It looks beautiful, but right now I want to touch on the 5 things I consider. Let's go through them one by one together. So the first question before you buy something you should ask yourself is, obviously, does it work with your budget? Depending on the time of year it is, depend on where you are in your career. First of all, this brand Hourglass is expensive, and second of all, you want to just buy things that you will use. You don't want to waste your money. That's just not the right thing to do. For me, with my budget, personally, I am okay with spending on this collection. Not all the products, but one of the palettes. I think I can afford it. And how about yours? The second question we need to ask ourselves is whether this is the right color story. It means 2 things. One, is it the right depth? Is it deep enough and bright enough for your skin tone? And 2, is it flattering? Is it gonna look good on you? So those are the questions. For me, I think this collection has something for me particularly. I think if you have deep skin tone, then the new Ambient Lighting Palette Volume 3 will look great on you. If you have light to medium skin tone like me, then either of the palette, but I would probably go with the deeper one just because I like pigmentation in my product. So I actually like that in this collection there is something for anyone out there. So thumbs up for Hourglass. Question number 3, is it the right formula? Is it for your skin type? Like if you have oily skin or dry skin or combination skin or normal skin, your skin will work well with different kinds of formulas out there. So for this particular collection, they're all gonna be pretty glowy. So for me, with combination skin, I can deal with that. I can use a mattifying powder on my T-zone and then use the other powder on the rest of my face. But if someone has super oily skin tone, I wouldn't recommend Hourglass this kind of finishing powder or blushes, because they are all gonna have a sheen, and if you don't enjoy a glowy look, then you're not gonna enjoy it. Question number 4. Okay, listen to this one carefully because it's difficult. How much use are you going to get from this particular product you want to buy? How often are you going to use it? Or are you just going to use it once a month? If you use it less than, for me, I think if I use a product less than once a month, I wouldn't buy it. I have an ambient lighting palette, actually the original one. This is $63, and I like it. I really like this product, but I use it like 3 times a month, and I'm already not happy with that. But because they're all the same formula, if I get a bigger palette, I'm gonna have blushes and highlighter and this formula, so I'm gonna like feel more inclined to use it and trust Hourglass formula, and I know it works for me. I think I don't have a problem using up this product. But yeah, everyone is different, so let me know about your answer. Number 5, well, this is also another difficult question. I guess all of these questions are difficult in the way that you really have to think about something that you haven't used. Well, so I guess a good tip would be to go into the store anytime you can and swatch them before you buy them. At least try to do that instead of blind buying online. The last question that I like to ask myself, and I encourage you to ask yourself as well, is how does it look into your collection? How is it going to fit into the rest of your products? You already have multiple products from different brands with the same basically color. So for me, for example, I just bought the NARS Orgasm on the Beach palette like a few months ago, and it has highlighter and blushes that I really enjoy and I use a lot of it. I have this new Nudegasm palette, Charlotte Tilbury, that has highlighter, blush, and contours, bronzer. So I really like this as well. I've been reaching for it a ton. And then I have the tan palette, Natasha Denona, that I love but don't use enough of. Big Jouer blush palettes that I love and use so much that it broke one of the pan that now I don't reach for anymore. You see what I'm saying? I'm already having enough in my complexion collection to deal with. Yeah, so ask yourself that too. I already feel the pain. Let's get to the conclusion for me, okay? Based on the answers to all the questions that I made up myself, I think I'm not gonna get this collection, you guys, because I have enough to work with here that I need to use more of that are also expensive and relatively pretty new. My answer is no, because I can buy it anytime during a sale coming up on Black Friday. Hopefully there's a sale. Well, also I know that Hourglass is not going to stop releasing these every year in a holiday, right? So that's it for this video. It's very spontaneous, and I'm actually surprised how fun it is to just ask the questions in front of you together and we make a decision together. Wow, I really enjoy it. I think we need to do this more. Let me know if you enjoy it as well, and I should do more videos like this where I just sit down and chat with you, you know, casually in the coziness of my blanket. And if you enjoy my channel, please make sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and have a great day. I will see you in my next video. Until next time, let the mirror shine into your soul. Don't flop.